Well, go for it.
It was about 10 years ago when the food truck craze started to erupt with all of the street trucks coming out with different food. Koji was a huge one. And we were talking about doing outdoor movies. But we were like, how could we make it a little bit different? It feels like so many people do outdoor movies. And Steve actually...
I was at a coffee shop and with my baby, and I was eating with another dad, and we were having coffee, and he was telling me about how there was this food truck festival in LA where all it was a parking lot
full of food trucks.
With 30 food trucks, and 50,000 people descended onto this.
So it's kind of the aha moment.
Yeah, and I was like, I raced home, and I was like, oh, we got to do this.
Yeah.
You know, let's add food trucks in the movie, and it's dinner in a movie, and outside. And then we experimented for a couple of years with music and comedy, and bringing it, you know, evolving it as we experimented.
That's so interesting that it timed so perfectly with the whole food truck thing. So there are other competitors in this space, specifically in LA. Is that what sets you guys apart? Is that one of the main things, is the food trucks? And what else, maybe?
A lot of them are derivative of our original concept. But yeah, it's definitely, I mean, LA lends itself to outdoor movies in general. I mean, there's really not many other places in the United States where you can have such consistent, dependable, good weather. So that's number one. But I think...
But there's a live music component.
Yeah,
you know?
and we have competitions and special guests, Q&As, and lots of things that really, I think, are above and beyond what the average outdoor movie provides. But I mean, I think any outdoor movie experience that encourages people to go outside and enjoy themselves is really great.
Right, as you mentioned, we have great weather here. This is like the one rainy day we have every year. But you guys are launching into season 7 at the end of April. So what are some of the big films people can expect to see this year?
Well, we're doing Get Out.
Yes.
You know.
Amazing.
We're doing I, Tonya. We're doing 58 other movies as well.
I, Tonya, Paul Walter Hauser, who plays Sean Eckhart, the bodyguard in the movie, is actually one of our regular MCs.
Okay.
So when he got that, and of course we saw it and loved it, we were like, we need to do I, Tonya for sure. It's such a fun movie.
And how do you guys pick? Because not only do you have these recent hits like Coco and Ladybird and I, Tonya, but you also have classics like Grease and Mrs. Doubtfire. So how do you guys select the process? Do you crowdsource from any of the viewers that come?
Not a ton. It's a struggle to come up with the slate, and so it goes on a wall, and we put the dates and then the titles, and they go on and they go off, and we debate with our team, who's, you know, everybody's in their 20s and early 30s,
except for us,
and they're all, we're older, so we're arguing for this and they're arguing for that.
Yeah.
And, you know, so basically it's this group effort between us and our team, essentially.
Yeah,
and you also have you work with different charities.
Yes.
Tell us how the breakdown works, and who you do you work with a different charity per venue, or what's the split there?
No, normally what we do, I mean, we've worked with City of Hope, we've worked with ACLU and the LA Historic Foundation. What we try to do, when we first started, I mean, we automatically were approached by so many charities, and our first initial knee-jerk was to just go ahead and do one charity for the season, but it really made more sense to customize each event so that, like, we had City of Hope at Aladdin, and it was it was Make-A-Wish at Aladdin, and
that makes sense.
And Scott Weinger was there, who's the voice of Aladdin, and he met with the kids, and it was beautiful. I mean, so those alignments are so valuable and so meaningful, and so it allows us with the diversity of our schedule to really mix it up and kind of make it make sense.
So you guys are in 3 cities, major cities right now. We have LA, San Diego, and Phoenix. Are there plans to expand to other places, at least on the West Coast where we have good weather?
Right.
Yes, like the next, hopefully 2019, we're going to move into San Francisco as well.
Okay,
So,
well, it'll be a little cold there, but it
Yeah.
will still be good.
Yeah.
Before I let you guys go, is there any challenges or logistical challenges? You have 5,000 people that attend at times, so how do you kind of work around that with the city and being able to host all these people?
Well, LA, parking's always a challenge.
Right.
So,
Yes.
you know, but we work it out. You know, everything is an event. So like in event world, it changes, you know, on the fly. And so you have to be there's always X factors, and you have to be able to pivot on a dime and make sure the day before all of a sudden, you know, you have to move to a whole other side of the park, you know, and so you have to come up with a whole new site plan and figure it all out. And it's every event, there's always a little something that's different or required to be different, and the team, you know, manages to make it happen.
Well, Steve and Heather, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
And we wish you a very successful season, of course, this
come
year.
out. We hope to see you out there.
I will be there. I will definitely be there.
We'll give you a VIP table.
Why not? Then I'm for sure there. All right, guys, thanks so much. We're going to go back over to everybody in New York.
Bye.
All right.